let this information out.
The most enduring experiments have been in the field of remote viewing. We got into it when we discovered that they were in it.
I realized that what people can do is quiet their mind and describe the experiences that appear in your awareness.
We've been investigating a phenomenon called remote viewing. We found that many individuals are able to accurately describe what's going on in distant locations, blocked from any kind of ordinary perception.
Don't name it, just tell me what appears in your visual field, and then draw that.
Are you saying that the work you've been doing is classified?
I really can't talk about matters of classification, as you can imagine.
My name is Russell Targ, and I'm a physicist.
Well, fundamentally, we're talking about interpreting what we see. And I think all of us, for centuries, and certainly all the astronauts that have been off the planet and look back at Earth, we kind of call it the big picture effect, of seeing things in a new perspective, seeing Earth in the perspective of being in the heavens, and that we're just a small part of this huge universe.
Dr. Edgar Mitchell was a pioneer not only of outer space, but also inner space, having founded the Institute of Noetic Sciences in Petaluma, dedicated to the study of psychic phenomena.
It's just a natural talent that we humans have capability for. Now, do we really understand how that works in the brain-mind? No.
Nowadays, Dr. Dean Radin has taken over as head researcher.
It's an institute that was started by Edgar Mitchell as a result of a mystical experience that he had in space. And he wondered then, as a scientist, what do I do with this? So what's the best way that we know how to study something? Well, science, that's the training he came from. What's the something? The something is what he called noetic experiences, of which psychic is a piece, mystical is a piece, and intuition is a piece. It's these other ways of knowing that are not necessarily rational knowing.
The fact that the interaction of mind and matter in that regard clearly proves that Descartes was wrong 400 years ago when he said body, mind, physicality, spirituality are different realms of reality that don't interact. Yeah. And clearly that's not correct.
So the Institute is now 40 years old, and we continue to use the best tools of science that we can, both to study these kinds of phenomena and then to translate it into educational programs where we teach people what it is that we found. I'm standing in front of our electromagnetically shielded room. This is solid steel, double-walled, weighs 2,800 pounds, and a solid wooden core. The steel itself is grounded to the outside with a cable that actually goes into the ground. And you're welcome to come in if you like, but watch your step.
When we start to understand ourselves and the nature of our local existence, we start to expand it out and recognize that we're just a tiny little portion of it.
So in the box, we use this when we're doing experiments that might be sensitive to electromagnetics, like when we do EEG studies. We also have our optical interferometer in here, and we're currently doing an experiment where we're both measuring brain waves and doing the mind-matter interaction studies at the same time.
What's the foundation that's been built? What's next?
To understand our universe in a better way, to add data and add understanding to cosmology, to our total understanding of where we are in this magnificent universe we're in.
So here's the primary place where we actually run experiments. All the rest of it is space for books and space for equipment in the next room over, that much of which is used to control equipment in here. It does a 3-point articulation which sucks the door in, thereby making a really good magnetic or electrical contact. So these are little fingers that get squashed in, and electrically then it's like a closed bottle. Works really good.
So this is a bazooka that we have. Now we don't generally use this very much because it's very, very loud when it shoots, but this is one of our favorite toys.
What, you're looking at brainwaves to do that? Yeah. Oh, that's to generate stimulus?
Yeah, that'll stimulate you very quickly.
All explorers forever have been finding new things to add to the picture to describe our universe in a more complete way. Go do it. That's the only way you learn.